We first met with Jennifer through a colleague of ours, a land developer that we were purchasing lots from, and we needed, just an overall general counsel. We were a home builder, different things we come up against each and every day. So we just, on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, needed someone that we can bounce ideas off of, and things come at us all the time. And I'm not general counsel, I'm not an attorney, so getting that professional advice each and every day is something very helpful in our line of work. If we have an issue dealing, we submit a plan with an HOA, and the HOA wants us to do something that may be outside of the covenants, the restrictive covenants. Jennifer helps step in and kind of refocus that group and let them know, well, this isn't part of the guidelines that were set forth when the community came online. Other things of, we don't build a perfect house. I wish we did. But you run into every once in a while, a tough homeowner that likes to use, tough language sometimes. So, we need a professional to step in and say, if there is a problem, Capital City Homes is always happy to resolve it. But, when it comes to threatening legal action from folks, that's not my area of expertise. I'm a home builder, so I refer to Jennifer each and every time. I would say that I touch base with Jennifer probably almost on a weekly basis, if not bi-weekly. Just again, in our line of work and everything that we're doing, we are builders, developers. We sit on HOA boards, so there's always questions that I may or may not have the answers to. And if I think I have the answer to, and if I'm not 100%, I will, rely on her and her expertise to get me the answer and format it in such a way, that is being delivered, the right message is being delivered to the appropriate party. And she's perfect at that, and she's very responsive for us, and that's why we've been doing business for probably the last 3 years, because she is very responsive. A lot of times attorneys can be very slow, in my experience. So, getting answers that hour, that day, the next day is very important, because it's, our business is go, 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 time is money. And if we're sitting around, we're probably paying interest on a property or a home. We got to go, we got to get it finished, we got to get the home closed so we can take those dollars and go to the next project. We were seeking a general counsel. We have a main real estate closing attorney who closes our real estate loans that we do, but as far as a general counsel, that wasn't their area. They specialize just in real estate, and there's just so many more things that come up each and every day throughout a year that we need someone to rely on, someone to lead us in the right direction. And we needed Shipman Wright and Jennifer Scott, so it's been a great fit so far. The thing that I love about Jennifer is attorneys are not cheap. They get paid for their time, essentially. As a business owner, I'm very conscious of how I spend my money. Each and every dollar matters to me. So if an issue arises, we'll talk it through. She will give me an advice and say, Jason, we can take it to this level, but just be prepared that this is what it's going to cost. And then I get to evaluate if I want to go down that road or not. Depending on the issue, I may or may not. And there's never, I think in the legal world, you're never guaranteed anything. I'm never guaranteed just because I have a problem with something, or I think I'm, kind of getting the short end of the stick. I'm not guaranteed anything. She can fight for me, and she will fight for me. But she really lays it out there from an economic standpoint, and then it's my decision and my partner's decisions whether we proceed or not. So I really like that about her. I've had experiences in the past where attorneys aren't up front, and then 30 days go by and I get their bill, and I didn't even know I was getting billed, you know what I mean? She's very upfront when it comes to the fees and what she's doing for me and what she can do for me, but it's all my decision, and I love that about it. I would not hesitate to call any of them, the other attorneys, if I needed help. But Jennifer, she's professional, responsive. She's a woman of her word, and I like dealing with people that do what they say they're going to do. If they say they're going to have something to me on a deadline, I expect it to be there, and she does that each and every time. So that's all I can ask.